When you step on that field as a Creekside Knight, you enter with one common goal. We play for each other, and we play to win. It takes sacrifice, commitment, and discipline. It takes countless hours in the cages and on the diamond. From the moment one season ends to the time a new one begins, we stay working. Everything we've done has built to this. It's time for the playoffs.
2 wins for a series, 6 wins for a regional title, 8 wins for a state championship. Under the lights, in electric atmospheres, with seasons on the line, the conquest starts now.
That one is crushed to left center. It is dangerous. It is gone. Connor Belisic goes deep. Swung on, and that ball is down and right. Romeo walks it off. The FHSAA playoffs have arrived. It's game 1 of the regional quarterfinals between the Creekside Knights and the Timber Creek Wolves. And I tell you, if you're not fired up for this one, I don't know if you're a Creekside Knight, because everything for Creekside should get you going for this one. The Knights coming off of a couple tough losses, and this is the team that knocked them out last year in that heartbreaking rain game, in which we only went 4.5 innings, but Timber Creek got the decision according to the FHSAA. Plenty of fire for Creekside coming into this one. And let's see, can the Knights put it to use in the first year of the best-of-3 format? It's a big game 1. If you can grab it, you are in control. And we are just moments away from first pitch in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the broadcast. I am Noah Schlick, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports. Timber Creek traveling in from the Orlando area, come in 18-9 on the season. Creekside wrapped up the regular season with a record of 16-10. The Knights ranked 32nd in the state, Timber Creek 40th. The Knights, the 4 seed, Timber Creek, the 5. And speaking of seeding, let's take a look at how the bracket is shaping up for this postseason. Spruce Creek got the 1 seed. They'll take on Atlantic Coast. The winner of that series will take on the winner of Creekside and Timber Creek. Then in the bottom half of the bracket, Winter Park and Lake Mary battling out tonight, along with Haggerty and West Orange. Let's send you down to the field now for the team introductions and the national anthem.
At Creekside High School, welcome you to Freedom Field for regional tournament competition in the 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Baseball Championship. This is game 1 for this best-of-3 series. The FHSAA reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show as you watch tonight's game. This is a regional quarterfinal contest between the Timber Creek Wolves and the Creekside Knights. Let's meet the teams. First, for the Timber Creek Wolves, visitors on the scoreboard with a record of 18 wins and 9 losses, the non-starters. Number 5, Chase Parker. Number 9, Ethan Torres. Number 10, Sebastian Hurtado. Number 11, Daniel Craig. Number 12, Aiden Miranda. Number 13, Hayden Knowlton. Number 14, Hunter Wykowski. Number 15, Carlos Santos. Number 21, Bryce Reddick. Number 22, Ryan Benincasa. Number 23, Brady Pryor. And number 25, Billy Demont. And now, tonight's starting lineup. Leading off the right fielder, number 19, Genuel Velasquez. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Elijah Buffalo. Batting third, the catcher, number 10, Sebastian Hurtado. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 8, Gavin Brown. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 3, Johan Mercado. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Figueroa. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 17, Jeremiah Torres. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 6, Anthony Felice. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 21, Bryce Riddick. And pitching this evening for the Wolves, number 4, Brody Juntonen. The assistant coaches, Jose Mendoza, Virgil Rook, and the head coach of the Bulldogs in his first year, Mr. Spencer Angeles. And now for the Creekside Knights, the home team on the scoreboard with a record of 16 wins and 10 losses, the non-starters. Number 10, Matt Bishop. Number 12, Nick Romeo. Number 13, Drew Williams. Number 14, Joey Dugo. Number 15, Reese Knight. Number 16, Anthony Romeo. Number 17, Landon Elliott. Number 19, Xander Brown. Number 21, Christian Rodriguez. Number 22, Austin Cacklereese. Number 23, Hudson Hyatt. Number 24, Will Wood. And Josh Huber. And now, for the defensive starters for your Creekside Knights. The left fielder, number 4, Zach Jackson. The center fielder, number 6, Michael Bishop. The right fielder, number 20, Jonah Livey. Tonight's third baseman, number 1, Parker Borton. The shortstop, number 2, Aiden Benachet. Tonight's second baseman, number 18, Brian Robinson. The first baseman, number 7, Tavern Blancis. Tonight's designated hitter, number 8, Hunter Schlegel. The catcher, number 3, Connor Pelizic. And climbing them up to pitch this evening for the Creekside Knights, number 5, Gavin Dupre. The assistant coaches, Robbie McCloskey, Darren Lester, Chris Angelo, Tony Mazzio, Rico Santiago, and Steve Hall. And the head coach of the Creekside Knights in his 8th year, Mr. Chris King. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
It is time for game 1 between Creekside and Timber Creek. The best of 3 series have arrived. The regional quarterfinals start now on Schlick Sports. And let's start things off with the starting lineups. First, the batting order for Timber Creek. They trot out Genuel Velasquez as the leadoff man. Elijah Buffalo, the UCF commit, batting second with another UCF Knight batting third in Sebastian Hurtado. 4, 5, 6, Gavin Brown, Johan Mercado, and Ethan Figueroa. 7, 8, 9, Jeremiah Torres, Anthony Felice, and Bryce Reddick. Out on the mound for the Creekside Knights, Gavin Dupre getting the ball for Chris King and Creekside. Dupre, the sophomore, stands at 6'3", 200. Got a 5-pitch mix coming off of back-to-back complete games. His last one against Beachside, of course, 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, none of them earned. He struck out 8 while walking just 1. He is making his 10th appearance of the season and 8th start with a record of 6-1. Dupre has an ERA sitting at 1.08. A win today should put him in the top 100 in the country in wins on the mound. He struck out 51 just over 45 innings with 12 walks this season. Dupre can fill up that strike zone and get through the top half of this order. That will be absolutely crucial to going deep into this ball game and getting a good start out on the mound. Genuel Velasquez stepping up to lead things off. The first pitch, outside, ball 1. First pitch at 6:32. No turning back. 2-0 on Velasquez. The wind and the pitch from Dupre. Another fastball low, 3-0. Velasquez taking a strike. The junior stands at 5'8", 146. Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Hitting .293 on the season with 5 RBIs. On base percentage at .453. Full count on the right fielder. Dupre goes into the windup. Gets a chopper foul. Good crowd out here at first pitch. Should grow as the game progresses. Another 3-2 foul ball. Full count. And he got the swing and a miss. 1 down. Great job by Dupre there, battling back. He was down 3-0 in the count. Works it full after a couple of foul balls. Dupre gets the strikeout. Now Elijah Buffalo to the plate. The shortstop committed to UCF, the top player on this Timber Creek team. The switch hitter batting lefty pops this one up down the left field line. Jackson calling for it, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 away, and the catcher, Sebastian Hurtado. Back-to-back UCF commits in this order. We saw this duo last year in the same 2-3 spot. Neither of them recorded a hit against Creekside in their playoff game last season. With 2 away, the curveball not in the zone, 1-0. Hurtado, the catcher, hitting .378 with a team-leading 29 RBIs. Check swing, called a strike. Also leading the team in extra base hits. The 1-1. Check swing, not gonna matter, it's strike 2. 2-strike count. Dupre trying to set him down in order. The wind and the pitch. He got him! Gavin Dupre puts him down 1-2-3. Knights coming up to the plate. When we come back, you're watching the 2025 FHSAA Baseball Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Bottom of the first inning, and Creekside getting their first chance up at the plate. Taking a look at their starting nine. Completely different look to this lineup than what we've seen in recent weeks, and I like how it's shaping up. You got Jonah Libby back in the starting lineup for the first time in a while. He's leading off. Michael Bysham jumping to second in the batting order with Belizik and Morton going 3-4. Tavern Blanchett up to the 5 spot in the order with Zach Jackson batting 6th. Gavin Dupre, the pitcher, batting 7th. That's not something you see very often from Chris King. He likes to see his guys focus specifically on pitching when they're on the mound, but Dupre's bat gets him into the lineup with Schlegel and Benechek rounding things out. Out on the mound for Timber Creek, they have got Brady Junnington. Junnington has been phenomenal this season for Timber Creek. The numbers on him, 8 appearances, 31 2/3 innings. Jensen in with a 5-1 record and a 2.87 ERA. First pitch swinging, Jonah Libby taps it foul down the third base side. Libby appeared in their last game against Flagler Palm Coast, pinch hit, had a sac fly. He's been making some really impressive contact during batting practice. He hits the ball hard, can hit it out here, which is impressive to do at Creekside. Puts this one in the air to left center field. That one is back towards the wall. Diving catch in center field. What a play by Bryce Reddick, robbing Jonah Libby of extra bases. Had to fully extend in center field. An impressive grab. Now Michael Bysham up to the plate. Third baseman Jeremiah Torres playing in on the grass, expecting a bunt. Bysham tries to lay one down unsuccessfully. He's been making a lot of hard contact recently. The wind and the pitch, Juntinen. A hard chopper to short. Buffalo's got it, throw on to first, beat him by a step. 2 away. Creekside has been doing a nice job of putting the ball in play lately. They just haven't been able to see much of those drop for hits, especially in spots with runners on base. Creekside, especially that last game against Flagler Palm Coast, is really frustrating up at the plate. In that game, the Knights recorded 6 hits while only striking out twice. Belizik takes outside 1-0. They hit .238 on balls in play in their last 6 games in April, and then against Flagler Palm Coast, that was at .222 with 9 hard-hit baseballs. Parker Morton probably had 4 of them. These Knights bats are going to get hot. They're not striking out. They're making good contact. Those hits are going to start coming. Only a matter of time. 3-0 count on the Knights' best hitter right now, Connor Belizik. Got to have the green light with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. into the strike zone, 3-1. He went with the slider and a 3-0 count. A lot of confidence to throw that pitch. Juntinen deals. Curveball there, 3-2. Belizik hitting .493 with 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. Hasn't swung yet in this plate appearance. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, line drive, down in right center. Belizik on his way to second. They're still not to the ball. Picked up by Velasquez. Belizik will get into third base with a stand-up triple. There you go. Listen to that reaction from the crowd, and especially that Knights dugout. They are fired up, as you very well should be, coming off of a loss like that. This is the team that you waited so long to see again. You wanted this matchup after what happened last year. This is your chance to get your revenge, and the Knights certainly got that energy to them right now. They're hungry. Parker Morton with a runner on third. Knights trying to strike first. First pitch outside, ball 1. Morton hitting .292. Takes away 2-0. 36 plate appearances since Parker Morton's last strikeout. Gone 10 straight games. However, even when he's hitting the ball hard, it seemed to go right at somebody. That balls in play stat is really something to watch. Hitting .083 on balls in play in his last 5 games, but he's got the second most hard hit balls on the team in their last 10, where the number's still low on balls in play. Down and away, 3-0. Tavern Blancett awaits on deck. 2 outs, a runner on third. A long wait in between pitches. The 3-0. Morton thought it was ball 4. He'll have to scurry back to the batter's box. The 3-1. Down and away, ball 4. Runners at the corners after a 2-out triple and a walk. Now Tavern Blancett up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 7, Tavern Blancett.
Blancett has been hot for Creekside. Hitting .306 on the season. 1 home run, 11 ribeyes. Runners at the corners. First pitch to Blancett, swung on, blooped out into left. That's going to drop. Belizik scores. Morton slips coming around second. He'll have to get back. Creekside strikes first. Tavern Blancett takes it the other way. Knights on top, 1-0. Little 2-out rally going for the Knights, and that's one where he didn't hit it hard, but he hit it enough. It does the trick. Now Zach Jackson trying to keep the rally going. 2 more ducks on the pond. Pickoff move to second, and Morton is back in time. Jackson takes upstairs, ball 1. No one has seen more pitches per at-bat than Zach Jackson. On average, he sees over 4 pitches in every plate appearance. Takes away 2-0. Juntanen trying to find the strike zone. He's falling behind in counts. Not a recipe for success. Goes with the fastball, gets a strike. That's something they've been pitching backwards. Seen a lot of off-speed stuff and haven't seen much of that fastball. And they've been reliant in counts that normally scream fastball to go to that slider. 2-1, Jackson showing bunt, doesn't get it down, throw to second, trying to get Morton, it scoots away, not far enough for him to try anything. 2-2. Chris King telling Zach Jackson just to get that one down. He is running out of the box before the ball was even there. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. A long look at second base before the pitch, which is fouled away. Another 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 3-2. Another throw to second, and again Morton is back. Full count. Runners will be on the move. Juntanen shaking off a sign. Time called. That's a balk. 2 runners in scoring position. The payoff. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that ends the inning. Creekside gets one on the 2-out rally. Tavern Blancett delivering the RBI single. Second inning coming up on Schlick Sports. You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Baseball Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports. Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game. Rights to the broadcast of this regional contest in the 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Baseball Championship have been granted to Schlick Sports by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Man, that is a long read. And I couldn't even finish it before that base hit from Gavin Brown.
That'll bring up the designated hitter number 3, Johan Mercado.
1 on here in the top of the second. Brings up Johan Mercado. The DH trying to move a man into scoring position. Creekside struck first. Now Timber trying to fight back. Mercado this season hitting .313, team leading .484 on base percentage. Showing bunt, lays it down, back to Dupre. He'll throw it to first and take the out. Sack bunt for Mercado, moves a man into scoring position with one away.
Now batting with one away, the second base
Brings up Ethan Figueroa. And we're going to take a quick look at the Knights' defensive alignment. It's Jackson Bysham-Libby left to right in the outfield. Parker Morton at third with Aiden Benechek at short. Ryan Robinson, the second baseman tonight. Tavern Blanchett at first, and behind the plate, Connor Belizik. How about Ryan Robinson? Late JV call-up in the season, and he's making his first varsity start in the regional quarterfinals. One on, one out. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, had him out in front of the breaking ball. Figueroa hitting .203 with 10 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Little tapper out in front of the plate. Belizik fields barehanded, throws to first, and a good stretch by Blanchett to keep that one on the infield and record out number 2. Now Jeremiah Torres to the plate. A runner on third. Torres, the senior, hitting .219 on the season. First pitch swinging, it's a ground ball. Diving stop by Robinson, throw to first. Got him! What a play! Ryan Robinson saves a run. Welcome to the Creekside Knights as he makes his impact in his first varsity start, and man, are they fired up. On to the bottom of the second, still 1-0. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy. Bottom of the second inning, and the pitcher trying to help himself out, Gavin Dupre. The Knights with plenty of momentum right now. They're fired up. How about Ryan Robinson? That play to end the top of the second inning. I was asking guys, is he ready for it before the game? They said, he's got all the confidence in the world. That is an impressive diving play. And now the Knights with a 1-0 lead. Dupre, first pitch swinging, line drive down the left field line. Backhanded and left by Felice. It'll be a single for Dupre. Leadoff man aboard in the second brings up Hunter Schlegel.
Into the game on the bases, number 13, Drew Williams. And now batting.
Drew Williams will run for the pitcher.
Hunter Schlegel.
With the catcher Hurtado behind the plate, I doubt we see Creekside run too much in this series. This is where if you want to advance them, that's dangerous throw to first. Williams got caught leaning, just able to get back safely. This is a series where you advance a runner with a bunt. Second pitch to Schlegel, missing up and away, 2-0. Juntonen trying to find the zone. Schlegel takes one at the belt for strike one. Pickoff move, Williams back safely. Schlegel awaits. Stepping off on the mound, Juntonen. Does he go with the fastball or stick with the slider? Runner goes, pitch fouled off. Two balls and two strikes the count. Williams staying at first. Foul tip into the mitt, strike three. One down. Brings up Aiden Beneček. Tonight's game in the 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Baseball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Beneček first pitch swinging, pops it foul. It's Beneček and Leiby due up for the Knights. The 0-1. Swung on and skied down the left field line. Racing over is Felice, and he makes the catch. Two down in the bottom of the second after the leadoff single. Still a runner on first. Jonah Leiby made fantastic contact his first time up, but in left center, Bryce Reddick, the center fielder, was able to run it down and make an impressive diving play. Leiby trying to get one to drop with two outs. Runner goes, pitch a ball, throw down to second. Got him, and that will end the inning. Drew Williams caught stealing. Knights get a hit, but no runs. Top of the third inning coming up next on Schlick Sports.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jacks 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor. Of course.
Download the Action News Jacks Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjacks.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Top of the third inning now. Timber Creek stepping up to the plate. They got a runner to third, but couldn't bring him home in the second inning. Ryan Robinson saving a run defensively at second base. Gavin Dupre threw two without a scratch. 7-8-9 coming up. Jeremiah Torres. Or excuse me, 8-9-1. Torres grounded out to end last inning. Felice, the left fielder, up to the plate. Swings and taps one foul, 0-2. Felice hitting .302 on the season. The 2-strike pitch. Got him! One away. Third strikeout for Dupre. The throw around the infield somehow made its way all the way to the right field corner. Good throw back in from Libby. Gets back to Dupre on a hop. Inside, ball one. Bryce Reddick up at the plate, made a great play in center field earlier. At the plate, it's been a bit of a struggle for him this season. Sends a bouncer foul, 1-1. He's one of 3 Wolves that appeared in the playoff contest between these two last year. Was used only on the base paths. The 1-2. Ground ball, comebacker to Dupre. He gloves it, flips on to Blansit. 2 down. Nice little reaction play out on the mound.
This is the right fielder, number 19, Genuel Velasquez.
2 away, and Genuel Velasquez back up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time up. Base is empty, 2 away, and strike 1 on Velasquez. Another cut and a miss. 0-2. Dupre's got Velasquez with his back against the wall. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tap foul. We'll do it again. Dupre can go anywhere he wants in an 0-2 count. The 0-2. Takes a look at a ball low. Tried to get him to go fishing. He did not bite. The 1-2. Chopper to short. Benechek's got it. Throw to Blansit. Ends the inning. Good stretch at first. 3 scoreless innings for Gavin Dupre. Knights still up 1. You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. Top of the order coming up for Creekside in the third inning. Jonah Libby up to the plate. Had that fly out his first time up. The wind and the pitch. Juntonen gets a strike across. If he can work ahead, it'll do him a lot of good. Creekside's done damage when Juntonen's been behind in the count on the mound. Libby in an 0-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Tap foul to the backstop. We'll do it again. Another 0-2. Popped up. Foul ground on the first base side. Gavin Brown towards the fence. Runs out of room. Still 0-2. I don't think they give him anything he can hit right here. Nope, they go with the fastball a little above the zone. Good contact, but foul. Yet another 0-2. Got him to chase the curveball. One down. Now Michael Bysham stepping up for Creekside. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Knights got off to a good start offensively. Gonna need more than one, though, most likely. This is a very good offensive team in Timber Creek they're playing, and when Creekside puts up runs on the scoreboard, they are a very tough team to beat. And any team, when you're scoring runs, is tougher to beat. But Creekside this year, 13-3 when scoring more than 3 runs, 13-2 when scoring more than 4. 3-7 when scoring 3 or less. Obviously, you feel good having Dupre out there, and a couple good relievers in the bullpen. Is back up the middle, base hit for Michael Bysham. But if they're working with a good-sized lead, then Creekside is a very tough team to beat. 1 on, 1 out. Connor Belizik stepping up for Creekside. One on, 1 out. Belizik had a triple and a run scored in the first. Takes the first pitch for a ball down low. Second pitch to Belizik, that skips away, and Bysham into scoring position. Two-0 hitters count. Good spot to work for Belizik. Creekside dugout making noise. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Three-0 the count. Runner on second with 1 away. Juntonen's pitch. Strike 1. That was a beautiful pitch right there. That's not one you want to swing at on 3-0. Time called. 3 balls and a strike. A look towards second. Johnson into the plate. Close pitch. Nick the zone, 3-2. Full count. Here's the payoff. Bisham going for third. This one is ripped. Backhanded at first by Brown. Belichick beat it out. Good hustle from Connor Belichick. Gavin Brown saved a run. Didn't save an out. The runners at the corners for Parker Morton.
Now batting the third baseman,
He walked his
number
first
1,
time up.
Parker Morton.
And we're getting a mound visit now from Spencer Angelis. Took over this year for longtime head coach Tim Beeman. One of the best baseball players in Timber Creek history. Graduated from Timber in 2011. Hit .411 over his career as a Wolf and .519 with 9 home runs, 30 RBIs his senior year. Holds a few records at Timber Creek. Played collegiate baseball at High Point University. And he's led Timber Creek to an 18-9 season in his first campaign as the head coach. Now can they get it done in the playoffs? Creekside off to a good start against Timber Creek. They lead 1-0 in the bottom of the third. 1 out, runners on first and third. Parker Morton. Showing bunt. Lays it down. Bisham breaking for home. Flip with the glove. They beat him. 2 outs. Now 2 away. Runners on first and second. Got to get that bunt more down that first base line. Good job fielding your position coming off the mound, but two away. Strike one to Tavern Blanchett. He had an RBI single his first time up. Trying to do it again. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The third baseman, Torres, is hugging that third base line. The shortstop, Buffalo, covering at second. Good-sized hole in that 5-6 gap. Runners on the go, pitch up and away, throw to third is into left field. Belichick headed home. The throw, not in time. Morton to third. It's 2-0. The Knights catch a break on the throw. Now a runner at third, a 1-2 count. Blanchett pops this one into left. Tracking is Felice. He makes the catch and ends the inning. Creekside gets one more in the bottom of the third on the wild throw to left field. Knights on top, 2-0 as we hit the fourth. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their selection on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Loan People Mortgage. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Loan People Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Loan People can help you with. Give Troy a call today at 904-217-9489. Top of the fourth inning, Elijah Buffalo taking strike one from Gavin Dupre. Knights up 2-0 on Timber Creek. Showing bunt and taking a ball. The shortstop flew out to left his first time up, 1-1 count. Wasn't looking for that one. Way out in front. 1-2. Gavin Dupre into the windup. Tap foul. Buffalo, a switch hitter. Perfect game has him as a better right-handed hitter. Tracked his exit velo about 5 miles per hour slower from the left side as compared to the right. Oh, he crushed that one. Right field and carrying. Libby back towards the wall. Makes the catch. One away. Allowed out number one from Elijah Buffalo.
Now batting with one away, the catcher, number 10, Sebastian Hurtado.
Brings up Hurtado. If you can get through this top half of the order, if you're Gavin Dupre, 1 through 4, you're at 3 right now. You're looking really good. Full windup. Strike one to the catcher. Got him to strike out looking his first time up. Down and away. Ball and a strike. One and two now on Hurtado. Searching for out number 2. Just missed there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Competitive pitch in that count. Just a bit outside. The 2-2. Hurtado staying alive. Timber Creek's quieted down quite a bit since the start of this game. Not much energy on that side. They're looking for something. The 2-2. Ground ball. Benechek's got it. And a nice play at shortstop for out number 2. Buffalo and Hurtado both retired. Now Gavin Brown, he's got the only hit of the game so far for Timber Creek. Best of 3 series this year in the playoffs in the regional tournament. Once you get to the Final Four in the state championship, it's back to single elimination. A 1-game set, and the winner moves on. But here in the regional tournament, you got that best of 3 series, and getting ahead game 1, you feel is crucial. You don't want to be a team facing off against, especially in this region, where top to bottom, it is loaded. There's not many regions out there where Creekside and Timber would be 4-5. Should speak to the talent in this pool. You've got to get ahead if you can. It's a tough road if you lose game 1. Close pitch, ball 4. Gavin Brown reaching base for the 2nd time. Now, with Creekside's pitching staff, some teams you're not very deep in that starting pitching position. You know, in the past, a lot of teams would have 2 guys that they'd ride throughout the playoffs. Creekside's got 3 quality starters that you can trust against any team. So if they fall behind, not the end of the world, as I'm not sure where that one missed, but it was called ball 1. However, getting ahead. Robbie McCloskey just took that one off the shin, and no reaction whatsoever to it. He's back to calling the next pitch. Runner goes. Connor Belichick wishing he threw that one to first base. 2 balls and a strike on Johan Mercado. Pickoff move, and back safely is Gavin Brown. Dupre comes set, and the pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Libby and Bisham both after it. Libby makes the catch and ends the inning. Timber quiet through 4, Knights lead 2-0.
Planning your next getaway? Don't leave your vacation up to chance. Step up to the plate with the veteran-owned, award-winning Dapper Travels. We cover all the bases, from luxury cruising to authentic European experiences, making sure your trip is a grand slam. No strikeouts, no curveballs, just smooth sailing and first-class service. So before you swing and miss on travel plans, scan the code on the scoreboard or visit www.dappertravels.com and let's knock your next vacation out of the park.
Bottom of the 4th inning, it's Jackson, Dupre, Schlegel coming up for Creekside. Knights with a 2-run advantage. Jackson, first pitch swinging, sends a ground ball to short. Buffalo's got it, and he makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out. Creekside got one in the 3rd inning.
Now batting with 1 away.
Pulled the double steal, and Sebastian Hurtado put what looked like a decent throw to me onto third base, but Torres couldn't handle it. And Belichick scored. The other thing to keep in mind on that throw, we've seen it a couple times this year. It's a tough spot at this time of day for a third baseman as Dupre rips one down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. Gavin Dupre, a single and a double in 4 shutout innings. Have a day. Williams will run again for Dupre.
And now batting, the designated hitter number 8.
As I was saying, if you're on the left side of the diamond right now, that sun is presenting a lot of challenges for you. Anytime that ball is coming off as a line drive, especially, it is extremely easy to lose that ball in the sun, especially in that hot corner. Runner on second, one away for Hunter Schlegel. Showing bunt. Can't get it down. Throw to second. Nearly got Williams. It did not. Timber thought they got him. Gavin Dupre's double brought to you by Triple Crown Fence. Call today for a free estimate at 305-331-9377. Timber Creek wanted an extra word about this. And now time for our good friend Instant Replay, which you can see by rewinding your stream. But for me, I go back, doing the same, slow it down, and good throw. Looks to me like Williams just beat it. Yeah, he was in there. Close. Good camera work by Jackson Earl. Zooming in, too. We got a good look at it. 0-1 count. We'll see if Bagel again tries for the bunt.
All right, Bagel, let's go.
1-1. Hunter Schlegel's nickname is Bagel, by the way. I didn't mean to call him that. I just did out of habit. The 1-1. Down and away. Two balls and a strike. Man in scoring position, Juntinen awaits the sign. Comes set, a look towards Williams. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, chopped at it. 2-2. Two-strike offering. Ground ball slowly towards first. Can he beat it? Yes, he can! Hunter Schlegel legs out an infield single. Runners at the corners with one away for Aiden Benachek.
Next up for the night.
That's one where I think it's all about footwork. Juntinen was covering, and he lifted his foot up extremely high. It took him an extra step to get that on the base and gave Schlegel enough time to get in there in time. Benachek takes a strike. He's got Williams running for Dupre on third. Hunter Schlegel stands on first. Line drive, right field. Velasquez settles under it, and they're sending Williams. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be close. Sac fly for Aiden Benachek. Knights lead 3-0. Back to the top of the order after the RBI. Runner on first, two away, and Jonah Libby to the plate. 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Hard ground ball. Gets past Buffalo. Schlegel to second on the base hit from Jonah Leiby. It's been a while since Leiby last started for Creekside. Hasn't had too many plate appearances in recent weeks, but something I noticed, he just looks more confident up there in that plate appearance he had against Flagler and so far in this game. 2 on, 2 out, 1 run in for Creekside in the bottom of the 4th. Michael Bysham at the plate, first pitch swinging, sends it to the netting foul. 0-1. He singled in the 3rd. Johnson in set. Pickoff move, and Schlegel is back safely. The second pitch to Bysham. Missing for ball 1. A ball and a strike on Bysham. Leiby with a gigantic lead at first. Fly ball to right. Velasquez camps out under it and makes the play to end the inning. Creekside gets another run on the scoreboard on the sac fly from Aiden Benechek. 3-0 Creekside after 4. You are watching the 2025 Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports. Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Top of the 5th inning, 3-0 Creekside. Gavin Dupre going strong out on the mound in game 1. Figueroa leading things off for Timber Creek in the 5th. It's 6-7-8. Inside corner, 2-1. Some score updates from around the bracket, and we've got some good games going on right now. Winter Park currently leading Lake Mary by a score of 4-1 in the top of the 6th. West Orange is currently leading the 2-seed Haggerty. Excuse me, 3-seed Haggerty, 5-2 as there's a walk for Figueroa.
Next up for the Wolves, the third baseman, number 17.
And then Spruce Creek currently on top of Atlantic Coast by a score of 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Spruce Creek just taking the lead with 2 outs. They've still got 2 more in scoring position. They're in the bottom of the 4th inning. And again, the winner of this series will face the winner of AC and Spruce Creek. I got a feeling in that one, Atlantic Coast has got to get game 1. Their pitching is not deep enough to go 3 games with Spruce Creek. 0-2 on Jeremiah Torres. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw to first is into right field. They'll hold the runner. Caught him leaning.
Now batting with one away, the left fielder, number 6.
Need a better throw, though. One away on the strikeout brings up Anthony Felice. He's got Figueroa on first with 1 away. First pitch, strike. Felice struck out his first time up. One of 4 strikeouts in this game for Gavin Dupre. Outside. Chopper goes foul. 2 balls and a strike now. Excuse me. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball froze him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts after the leadoff walk. The 5th of the game now for Dupre. Brings up Bryce Reddick. Ground out victim back in the 3rd. He's trying to turn it over to the top of the order with 2 outs. Dupre smiling as he normally does out on the mound. He's a guy that likes to keep things loose. He said earlier, if I take it too seriously, then if something goes wrong, it's pretty easy to spiral. So he likes to stay loose, have a good time out there, and enjoy playing baseball. I'd say it works for him. Hit him. 2 runners on with 2 outs. And the leadoff man, Velasquez, up at the plate.
The order for the Wolves, the right fielder, number 19, Genuel Velasquez.
Genuel with a good chance now to cut into that lead. There's a runner in scoring position. And this is an opportunity for Spruce Creek, their first since the 2nd inning. Timber Creek. Time called at the plate. Pitch goes away, 1-0. The kick and the pitch. Into the zone for a strike. Throw to first. Goodbye. Inning over. Connor Belizik gets him on the throw to first. Still 3-0 Creekside. Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game. We just had the head coach ejected for Timber Creek. He was out there arguing, got in the umpire's face in between innings, said something after getting warned, and now he is gone. I don't know what he was arguing. He was clearly out to end the inning. He's been arguing throughout the game. And he is having some nice words with the umpires. We heard what he said, but I can't repeat it. But I'm pretty sure an ejection comes with the suspension. They're not going to have their head coach tomorrow night. Timber Creek on the ropes. And we're actually going to keep you here as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. That is the first coach ejection I've seen at the high school level in person. You got to watch what you say. Angelis got warned. He got his warning, kept talking, and he got tossed. And certainly got some more words in there afterwards. John Boy, where you at? So the umpire's still talking. Bottom of the fifth inning, 3-0 Creekside. If you're just tuning in, if you went to take a little break during the commercial, Spencer Angelis was tossed. Came out arguing with the umpires for a good amount of time in between innings. And then, yeah. That is wild. Belichick first pitch, pops it up in right field. Velasquez makes the catch. One away. So now it's interested to see how does Spruce Creek, I keep saying Spruce because I said the score update and it's 2 Creeks. Timber Creek, you just had your coach ejected. You're losing 3-0. Does this fire them up? Does it rally them, or does it make you feel a little defeated? 0-2 on Parker Morton. Pitch goes outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chopping at that one. It's a ground ball to Buffalo. A good play at first by Gavin Brown. 2 down. The other thing to keep in mind, both sides better watch what they say the rest of the game. Tension's high after an ejection. Don't want to see anyone else getting tossed.
Batting for the Knights with 2 down. The first baseman, number 7, Tavern Blanson.
2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Tavern Blancett up to the plate. Juntinen gets him swinging 0-2, and Timber Creek is loud. 1-2-3 inning and fire them up. More than they already are. The 0-2. Ground ball fouled away. Blancett 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Check swing. They say he went. And that will end the inning. Creekside down 1-2-3 on to the 6th. It's 3-0 Knights. So after a quick Google search and seeing how long that ejection will last, the suspension, Angelis is going for the series. It's a minimum of 2 games for a level 1 offense. Wow. Top of the 6th inning. Top of the order up for Timber Creek as they try to rally back. Genuel Velasquez swinging at strike 1. Ball and a strike now on the right fielder. Here's the pitch. Curveball goes outside. 2-1. Outside. 3 balls and a strike on Velasquez. Strike 2 from Dupre. Payoff. Down and in for ball 4. Brings up Elijah Buffalo.
Stop number 1, Elijah Buffalo.
There's a man up and moving for Creekside, and that is Nick Romeo in the bullpen. Buffalo 0 for 2 in this game. He's one of 5 players with 60-plus plate appearances this season for Timber Creek, hitting over 300. Second pitch, swing and a foul tip. 0-2 as Belichick looks to be good. Leadoff man aboard in the top of the 6th inning. An 0-2 count on Elijah Buffalo. The 0-2 pitch. Up and away. Time called. Timber Creek just got a bench warning. This has been really interesting. As I said, both teams after that ejection got to watch what they say. A long conversation. Long conversation. I think his argument is you better make sure Creekside is staying quiet too. I've seen multiple gestures. One came from Angelus too, pointing over at the Creekside dugout. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One out, brings up Hurtado. One on, one out. Curveball, strike 1. Hurtado has a strikeout and a ground out on his line. The 0-1. Just outside. I think you got to make a little more of an effort to frame that one. The 1-1 is fouled back. 2 strikes now on Hurtado. Two-strike count. Here's the pitch. Got him looking. After the leadoff walk, the UCF commits down on back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Gavin Brown, the only man to reach twice against Gavin Dupre. Runner on first, 2 outs. Down low for a ball. A single and a walk for the first baseman, Gavin Brown. Hard line drive, curling foul. Good contact just behind it. Dupre trying to battle back after the leadoff walk. He gets a pair of strikeouts. Now a 2-1 count. Toss 5 scoreless frames, 1 out away from number 6. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul, 2-2. Gavin Dupre has allowed just one earned run over his last 31 innings. Trying to make it 32. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. A walk and then 3 strikeouts from Gavin Dupre. How about that? Mowing him down. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside 25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Shacks 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor. Of course.
Download the Action News Jacks Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjacks.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Shacks 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Zach Jackson up to the plate. Creekside trying to add some insurance ahead of the 7th. Speaking of insurance, how about our sponsor, Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. When you are ready to make a change for your home or auto insurance, go to bwquote.com. Normally our pitching change sponsor, but none of those so far tonight, so we're going to call him our insurance run sponsor of the night. Gavin Dupre on top of 6 scoreless frames, 2 for 2 with a single and a double. First pitch, strike 1. Little quick pitch right there. Into the windup. Juntonen working well. Set down the last 5 in a row, trying to make it 6. Dupre, hard fly ball to left field. Felice makes the catch. That is 3 barrels from Gavin Dupre. He is swinging it well. Unfortunately, that one not far away from Anthony Felice. Brings up Hunter Schlegel now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Ball high to Schlegel. He singled his last time up, 1 for 2 on the day. The 1-0. Into the zone for a strike. Two away. Outside strike makes it 1-2. Two-strike pitch, fouled back. Schlegel staying alive. A 3-run lead for Creekside. The offense has done enough against a very good arm in Juntonen. Or at least they hope so. 3-run lead going into the 7th. You feel good about it. Schlegel hoping to start a 2-out rally and maybe get that to 4. The 2-2. Curveball got him. Great pitch there from Brody Juntonen, who set down 7 straight. But Creekside trying to set down the Wolves. 7th inning coming up. Knights lead by 3. Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their selection on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. When you are ready to make a change for your home or auto insurance, go to bwquote.com. Nick Romeo on to try to close things out for the Creekside Knights. Top of the 7th inning. 5-6-7 coming up in Game 1 of the regional quarterfinals. First pitch swinging and fouling it off is Johan Mercado. Gavin Dupre. Another brilliant performance out on the mound. 6 innings of one-hit baseball. Throws 89 pitches. Doesn't allow a run. Strikes out 8 while walking 3. Now Nick Romeo trying to get some work in. That was really impressive from Dupre. That was his first outing in 20 days. It's been a little bit. For Romeo, it's been 19 days. Actually, no, I take that back. He came in relief last week. Since his last start, I should say. He's been good out of the bullpen. Gets out number 1 there. Now Ethan Figueroa. The Knights 2 outs away from securing Game 1 and putting themselves 1 win away from the regional semifinals. Swing and a miss from Figueroa. He's 0 for 1, reaching on a walk and grounding out in this game. Little blooper towards first. Blancett's got it. Timber Creek down to their last out.
Next up with 2 down, the third baseman, number 17.
Jeremiah Torres, last man up. Romeo looking for the save. I believe this would be his first career save. Up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. Into the zone for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Chapper back to the mound. Romeo's got it. And the Knights take Game 1 by a score of 3-0. They are in the driver's seat and look to take home the series tomorrow night at 6:30 back on Schlick Sports. Creekside jumps out in front on Timber Creek. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for Game 2 at 6:30. But until then, I am Noah Schlick signing off, saying good night from Creekside High School.
6:30.